let us continue with the notes on chapter 11, part 1. Now we're going to be comparing data using dot diagram. And here we have the diagram representing the marks of 30 students in a mathematics quiz. So we expect that to be 30 dots in line with the 30 students identified in this question. So the range of the marks, we simply take the maximum mark, which is 98, minus the minimum, minus 60, and we get a difference of 38 marks. Don't forget to put down your units as well. Next, to find the model mark, we are looking for the mark that has the highest frequency. So we can see that, okay, 69 over here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students who scored 69. And then for 85, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 students scored 85. So the model mark will be 85 marks. Now to calculate the median mark obtained by the students, we always will need to find a middle position. Middle position. Since we have 30 students, we add 1 divided by 2, we end up with 15.5. So the position is between 15 and 16. And therefore, median, we'll be taking the average, or rather, more accurately, we'll be taking the mean of the mark at the 15 and 16 position. So divide that by 2. Now, 15, position number 15, we can start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. You can choose to count from top or bottom, doesn't matter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is number 15. So I've circled number 15. Next, we have number 16. So we will be taking the average, or rather the mean of 84 and 85 to give us 84.5 marks. Now the same data is represented in a pie chart. So in a pie chart, total angle 360 degrees. Now they want at least 84. So we are going to include 84. Okay, so this is just a point to note. Includes 84. So let's count how many students obtain 84 and above. So count properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We've got 17 of them. So angle will be 17 out of 30 students times our 360 degrees. And that will give us 204 degrees. In part E, they tell us that 50% of the students obtain X marks or more. So this phrase tells us that we include X. So 50% of the students, how many would that be? So 50% of students refers to 15 students. Okay, so this can be done in various ways. You can take half times 30, 50 over 100 times 30, up to you. So we are looking for the top 15 students. The top 15 students must be those who have the highest 15 scores. So let's start counting from the back. This is the top student. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And these are the top 15 students. Go back to the question. They obtain X marks or more. And what is the value of X? All these students, they obtain 85 marks or more. Therefore, our X value is 85 marks. Since they're just asking for X, then X has a value of 85. Now they tell us that 30% in part F failed the quiz. Now we are talking about the bottom 30% of 30 students. Refers to bottom 0.3 times 30, which gives us 9 students. Let's find the 9 students. This time, we are starting from the left because we want the bottom 9. So those who scored the lowest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so these are the bottom 9. They scored a maximum of 69 marks. So those who got above 69 are considered to have passed. So this bottom 9, they failed. And the rest passed. The minimum mark, therefore, to pass must be 70 marks. Okay, because those who got 69 and below, they failed. So our passing mark is minimum mark equals to 70 to pass. The same group of students did a science quiz. The range is 23 marks. So we're going to be comparing this 23 marks with the range for this mathematics marks. 23 versus 38, we will come up with a conclusion. Then they also tell us that the median is 75. We're going to compare the median of the science with the median of the mathematics. Okay, so compare the results in two ways. Well, we already have two items to compare, range and the median. So let us start with the range. Range of maths. And how much is that? 38 marks. Show the comparison. This is greater than the range for science, which is 23 marks. Show the value. Since the range for maths is greater than the range for science, our conclusion is that students perform more consistently in science. So when you are consistent, the range is very small. So another way of writing this to describe this, you can also say that the marks for mathematics has a greater spread than the marks for science. Now, this is our first way of comparing. The second way, we'll be talking about the median. So median for maths again, let's start maths. We have 84.5 marks. How does this compare with the median for science? Now, again, this is greater than the median for science, which is 75 marks. So our conclusion now, students scored higher for mathematics than science. Okay, we are talking about generally as a class, they scored better for mathematics than science. Let's move on to example number 4. This time we have a back-to-back dot diagram. So we see that there's a bunch of dots on top, and then we have a separate bunch of dots at the bottom. It is our way of trying to combine two dot diagrams into one single diagram. So it is separated top and bottom. The top will be for the males, bottom will be for females. And they show the masses in kilograms. So students in part A, students who weigh more than or equal to X, you have to be very careful with phrasing like this. More than or equal to X. So this includes X. They are considered overweight. So 7.5% of the students are overweight. Find the value of X. 7.5% of the students. So how many students are there? In total, we have 40 students. So 7.5% of 40 equals to 3 students. 3 students are considered overweight. And overweight students will be the ones who have the greatest mass. So we're looking for the top 3 masses. So that's 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 students considered overweight. And now, find the value of X. In this case, because we are including the value of X, then in our calculation, in our trying, when we try to determine the mass of the students who are considered overweight, then we will end up with X equals to 66. Okay, so X itself, value of 66. As long as you're 66 kg or more, considered overweight according to part A. Moving on to part B. Now again, we have a pie chart to represent data of the weight of the students. Calculate the angle of the sector who weighs from 55 to 60. Again, we will need to count 55 to 60. Let's identify the students, okay, over here, all the way to 60. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of them fall in this category. So angle will be 13 out of a total number of 40 students times 360 degrees to give us 117%. 117 degrees. Now part C, percentage of female, just the female students who weigh more than 45. So we do not include 45 kg. Let's identify these students first. Female, more than 45. So these are the ones. We have the count again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've got 14. So percentage will be 14 out of just 20 students this time, because percentage of female, not of the entire 40 students. Then multiply this by 100%, we end up with 70%. Now calculate the range of the masses of the male. Range for the males, maximum minus minimum. So 69 minus 52. 17 kilograms. So find the median mass of the female students. Middle position. There are 20 females, so 20 plus 1 divided by 2, 10.5. We're looking at between 10, we're looking at position number 10 and 11, and then we're going to take the average from there. Just for the females. So position number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is number 10. This is number 11. Both of them have the same value of 46. Therefore, my median will just be 46 kg. You can go ahead and write 46 plus 46 divided by 2, but you know that it will give you 46. So 2 comments comparing the masses of the male and the female students. The question will kind of give you a clue in part D. You already found the range for male. You found the median for the female. So you should be finding the range for the female this time, so that you can compare. Range of female, take the maximum minus minimum. So maximum being 57, minimum 42. We get 15 kg. We're going to compare this with our 7 kg for the 17 kg for the male later on. Next, we have our median for the males. Okay. So because there are 20 students, 20 male students again, we're looking for position number 10 and 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 10 and 11, they both have the same mass of 58. Therefore, the median is going to be 58 kg for the males. So let's start. You can either start with the range or the median. You can start with either male or female, doesn't matter. So let me start with the median for the male, which is 58 kg. This is greater than the median for the female, which is 46 kg. So my conclusion is that males have greater mass. This is a general statement. We're not saying every male has a greater mass than every female. It's just a statement, general statement to say that males generally have a greater mass than females. Next, we are going to compare the range. Range of males. Okay, so that was 17 kg. How does it compare the range for the female? It is greater than the range for the females, which is 15 kg. So we can again say that the weight of the male students, they are more spread out. Or we can say that the range of female students, we say that the masses, okay, of females are more consistent than males. Always smaller range means it is more consistent. Now this the remaining few questions in this set of notes will be your homework question. So try them out, your teacher will go through them with you.